The first day that I escaped from that hell that they call the Abyss was the first day that I realized my freedom wouldn't come free. It would come with a price, just as everything else in my life had so far. I met Roland, the leader of the ghosts and the rest of the circle. He was very calm and polite in the way that he talked to me, unlike the miserable beast that locked me away 200 years ago. And here I am, sitting next to him as he tells the younger circle members about me.
Before Vederic came to us, the supernatural realm was a relatively calm place. Aside from the small skirmishes between certain provinces, we were at peace with one another. Different races of monsters had one single person to represent them in their province. And those people made up the circle. And they still do. For example, I am the leader of the Ghost Province, Rowland. Vederic was furious with the order of the circle, and he wanted to rule it himself. But he was rejected. And when he found Elith Maywell, he turned him and killed his family. He manipulated him into thinking that the Circle was an evil group and they were plotting to kill all the humans off. Vampires need humans to feed.
Why not just, I don't know, pull a Twilight? Drink some animal blood?
Kid, you're giving me a headache. It's like chocolate for cats and dogs. We drink it, we die.
Lame.
Anyways, Elith found out about Vederic's plans as he became older, and eventually, he went on a quest to get revenge on Vederic for his parents' deaths. And Vederic's wife, Alexandra, was his long-lost sister.
Gross.
No. Very good. Continue, Rowland. You're good at telling stories.
Alexandra met Elith, and things took a turn for the worst. There is more to their meeting, but it is not given in the records they provided from those years. Vederic had to fight Elith and Alexandra.
And I let a woman kick my ass. It was humiliating.
Guess you're not a fan of feminists then.
What's a feminist?
Feminist, stop interrupting. You don't need to fill Vederic with that foolish human ideology. Please refrain from interrupting. For now, Vederic needs to pay attention. And you too, Maverick. I see you falling asleep.
What? No, sorry.
Are we done with interruptions?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyways, Vederic, this is where we catch you up instead. Orgoth, would you be so kind?
My pleasure. Vederic, after Alexandra and Elith defeated you, the Circle had concluded to a unanimous vote that we would make Elith become the first king of the supernatural realm. Except, Elith insisted we make Alexandra in charge instead. So we made her queen.
You can't be serious.
We are deadly serious. Shortly after her coronation, she showed changes in her normal behavior. She went absolutely insane in a drastically short amount of time, including going from completely weak to extremely powerful. It wasn't long until Alexandra began abusing her newfound powers.
We spoke out against her, and because of it, this war started. Now, the supernatural realm is going through a time of chaos. There is no order anymore whatsoever. And to make matters worse, She brought the demons here.
Demons? Really?
Yes, they're here for protection. At least I think so. Alexandria started working with them after she started to act suspicious. They promised her protection in return for her allowing them to come into the supernatural realm.
Well, whose fault is all this again? Because it surely isn't mine.
Well, obviously, but it isn't really our fault either. She was nice at first.
Maybe you all should have been a little smarter. She betrayed me, of all people. I raised her. I trained her. She was my Alexandra. And then this! You expected her not to betray you people? A betrayer betrays. That's all they're good for.
Well, it may be true that our efforts failed, Laine, but that's why we've brought you in. It was actually Orgoth's idea. He can explain it from here.
Can I instead?
Yeah, kid. Knock yourself out. But don't give him any bright ideas just yet. I may have brought him, but his alliance with us is still edgy. Hopefully by the end of this, though, he's on our...
Alright, even though I hate the stench of you nasty bats, and I want to rip the head off that twig you call a body, and I want to choke the life out of you.
Are you going somewhere with this? Just tell me what you people need me to do. It's the least I can do in exchange for my freedom.
Kill Alexandria. She's a no good bitch anyways. And the supernatural realm would be better off without her.
You can't say that about his wife! Vederic will kill you!
Oh no, he's fine. I agree with him. So you all want me to kill Alexandra and that's it?
That is not all. We also need to find out some way to get these demons back to where they belong. For now, we need Alexandra gone. If we defeat Alexandra, the demons will most likely go back where they came from, because their one link in and out of the realm is no longer alive.
This sounds like a walk in the park. I suppose I could help out a little.
Wow. Really?
Yes, really.
Though we'll need to gain a little bit more trust from you before we can truly believe you. Right, guys?
I agree. There needs to be some way we can figure out whether you're telling us the truth or not. And even then, we still need to be cautious. It is nothing against you, Laine. We are just concerned that you may only try to get back at us for 200 years ago, and we do not know whose side you are truly on yet. So, we are taking these precautions to ensure you do not ruin the only defenses the whole realm has left.
If you haven't figured it out yet, he's talking about us.
Of course, I understand. If you'll excuse me for interrupting this meeting, I haven't been feeling myself lately. You know, I'm all dirty, and you all still haven't offered me a shower or anything of the sorts. I thought you Circle members were supposed to be hospitable individuals, but it looks like those were just rumors.
Because a shower isn't what's important right now. Stay focused, old man.
Fenris, how many times do I have to talk to you about your temper? My apologies, Vederic. We should have offered you one sooner. Fenris,
Yes, Roland.
since you continuously want to give everyone attitude, stop running your mouth and go run a bath for Mr. Laine.
Really? Are you kidding me? There's no way in hell I'm doing that.
You will do as I say for the better of the Circle in the supernatural realm. We are trying to get Vederic to know we are his allies, not his enemies.
You've got to give the peasant a bit of fucking idiot.
Is he always that angry?
To put it shortly, yes. The kid gets annoying often. Honestly. I'm glad to have you on the team, Vederic.
Yeah, thanks. This was definitely an unexpected alliance, I'll admit. But it's 100 times better than sitting in that dump of a cell.
I'd say that's true, but I've never been locked up in the abyss before, and I don't intend to in the future. Anyways, if you need anything, don't be afraid to let any of us know. Most of the newer members of the Circle may not know a whole lot yet, but I'm training the majority of them. If they can't answer one of your questions, come find me. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, of course.
Now, since this meeting is over, if you would all excuse me, I'm going to visit my province for a little while and check on my citizens. I will be back.
Be safe.
So, I heard that you boys needed my help.
Yes. More so now than ever.
Well, what's troubling you all? Is the Circle not as strong as it thought?
Actually, it is different. We need your help to train someone.
And who would that be?
You may not believe me when I say it, but Vederic Laine.
Vederic Laine? Well, I'm surprised. These really are desperate times, aren't they?
Camilla, that is enough. It is either a yes or a no. Will you help us?
Well, I'll think on it. But if I decide to work with you all, Roland, you owe me.
I know that. We will come up with some sort of arrangement at a later date. I hope to hear from you shortly.
Until then, Mr. Caulfield.